Afternoon, guys. This is going to be a very special pond. Just the setting of it and everything like that, it really is going to be good. I'll do this video a little bit different. I'll show you the equipment that we're going to put on the pond now, and then I'll take you round to where the filters are going to be set and the pipe work that's coming out of there, and then lastly I'll show you the actual pond. We've been involved with this job for quite a while now, for a few months. It was the await on the filtration that we were waiting for, which has held us back a little bit, but there's a lot more happening with the pond already, so it really isn't. The next part, which I'll show you in a moment, is probably about 4 to 5 weeks away, so that's the length of time to get all the equipment ordered and the materials ordered for the actual pond. So it is going to be a mind-blowing pond. It's certainly going to be one that we've never featured on the channel before. We've supplied all the pipework, all the fittings, the drains, everything that's going to go in there. We're going to come down and do the install on everything. But the guy who belongs to him and his son, they've done everything. The son's virtually designed it. The father's built it with his building company. So it has been an easy job for them, really, but it really isn't an easy job. But when you look at it now, I don't think there'll be many ponds similar to this in the UK. Certainly it's like one of those ones that you see that's just like amazing. So right, but anyway, I've not got my tripod with me today, so it might be a bit shaky. Still can't afford a new one. So what I'll do, I'll turn it round now and go through the equipment. Some of you'll like it. So there we go. Profi drums. These are the ones we only recommend. These ones, good service to get them. If any need any parts, it's there next day, no problem at all. So might be a little bit more expensive than the others, but definitely the best ones. So we've got two Combi 50s. Now you might say, why do you use two? And I'll go through that in a moment. So there's the bio chamber, which will have the K1 plus in, the K plus media, which we've got with it. Oh, sorry. Then we've got the drum. There'll be an Algum UV. It's got all the pumps and everything inside it already, so there's two of those. Then we've got all the pumps, air pumps, pom pumps, ball valves, UVs, a bit of everything there. So like I say, we've got the two units. Now, the pond itself, I can explain it more when we get there. It's got 3 bottom drains, and it's also got 2 4-inch mid feeds as well, because we need to get water into the drums. And sometimes with a drum, it's very hard to get the flow rate out of a single drum without just emptying the drum. And we've got 8 returns going back on this pond. So we do need as much water as we possibly can get through, because it's a 70 micron screen, so flow does diminish when it comes into the drum. And then when you're trying to take water out the other side, it's very hard to get the flow rates that you want to get through, especially via 8 returns. And that's why we had to go through two drums. But I'll explain more when we get onto the initial pond. Right, let's go and see where the filters are going. Right, a little bit of a tease for you, but that plinth is going to be where the filters go. Obviously higher up, then they're going to go there. So now we've got the actual units down here, the height of the water can be lasered, and then we'll know exactly where the water level is for the drums, and then it will be built up. So as it stands now, we've got the 3 bottom drain lines coming out with the air, and then we've got 2 other mid feeds down there that are going to all go into the drum. There's also a gravity skimmer, which is going to go into the drums as well. We've got the return lines there. As you can see, there's 8. So the 8's going to go back into the pond via the drum. So we're going to suck out to them 8. So, but it's very hard with trying to get water in. Sometimes it's hard to get your head round, especially when you've got multiple drains, because as anything, the closest drain to the drums or to any filter is the one that's gonna pull the most water, which is why, as me personally, I always say one filter, one drain. So, but what we're actually doing on this one is we're going to put two drains into one drum, and then we're going to put another drain, a furthest drain, and plus a skimmer, gravity skimmer into it as well. So there's going to be there's going to be two from there. There's going to be two drains, sorry, going into one skimmer. Gravity skimmer is going to come down the other drain into the other, and then one each on these mid feeds. So there's going to be 3 4-inch inlets coming into the drum, so that should give us enough water to put back through the 8 returns. So fingers crossed, but yeah, they will. But like I said, that has always been an issue with, you know, going into one filter, is because water finds its easiest route. So your closest drain will take all the water, and your 2 other drains will pretty much do nothing. So that's why I've always suggested one drain to one filter, and I still believe that. So what we're going to do now is go and have a look at the pond. So guys, that's where we've just been down, and then to the right there is where the filters are going, but that's how high the wall is. And then here's the pond. Look at that. Now, so as you can see now, I'll start round at the other side. We've got the 3 bottom drains in the bottom there. And then there's the 2 4-inch lines that are going to go mid-feed into the drum. And then starting on this side, we've got 2 returns coming in, 2 2-inch returns here. So that'll be blowing on the top one. There's going to be rocks going in on there. So we've got coming around here. Then we've got 2 TPR returns that are going there. So that's our 4. And then we've got another 2 returns here. And then we've got another 2 returns here, which are going to go down into the bottom pool to give us some to stir it round in there. That's going to come through here. Now, you've got that there. Now all this corner here, so from that length there, all the way down to there, is going to be glass. Now, thankfully, that's not something we're doing. But it's going to look amazing. I'm definitely going to come down when they put the glass in, when the company comes and puts the glass in. I mean, there's going to be, is it 6 posts, Peter? Yeah, 6. So there's going to be actually 6 posts, and they're only 200mm posts. So, you know, and it's going to be, not sure what the glass is and everything like that, but we will do, when we do the next part of it, when we come down and do the install, hopefully the glass is here and ready, because we will be doing the fiberglassing on it as well. So, but it is going to look, I mean, it's going to come up 3 foot glass. It's going to be 3 foot the glass, isn't it? Yeah. So it's going to be like panels of 3 foot glass. So the whole of the side of the pond is going to be, these 2 lines are going to be glass, which is just going to look amazing. So yeah, and then what we've got here, then we go into there, which is going to be a summer room. And then you're going to have a massive window here, which is going to go in so you can see into the pond. Now, obviously it would have been nice to have a glass into the pond, but it's just structurally, it's not viable. And then there it is. But I mean, this is just going to look $1 million when it's done. I mean, you know, we don't see many ponds like with that, especially all the glass. I mean, I've seen a few online and stuff, but it is going to be. And then all this area here is just going to be a big patio with the seating on and stuff like that. And I think that the owner is contemplating putting glass all the way around that side there. So, but yeah, it really is going to look superb. So I think a lot of people will be waiting for this next video to come to watch this one get finished. It really is going to be excellent. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy it, and stay tuned for the next one. Thanks, guys.